four-court trio. It's the four-court trio. They stay applying pressure. Triangle offense, running, gunning. Who's better? K-Sap on the post. He the man front and center. Swing it out the Keisha. She the queen, that's the sister. Got the bro Clyde gliding through. Now you history. The ball at the top of the key. He on the scene, getting three the hard way. Moderators getting rid of. Any violators put a hater on hiatus. Pull up front row. Trolls getting finger rolled. Block your shot at the rim, Matumbo. No, 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 not in my house. It's the big three. We talk the game the best. I need an S. Livest podcast, get your views up. I average a triple-double, sending you players back to the huddle. Keep your rebuttal, stutter, step and cross you over. No look past behind the back, you on the post. Money, talk that talk, just be ready to pour confetti. Kiss the rings of the chest, that's legendary. The numbers don't lie, most valuable podcast. Fast breakdown through the lane, steam dash. Money, it's the four-court trio. We're applying pressure. Yo, the bro Clyde, the sister Keisha, the queen. Duval, K-Sap, y'all know what time it is. Introducing four-court trio. We up 3-0. What's up? This is 3-peat, 3 in a row. It's the four-court trio. We up 3-0. It's the 3-peat, 3 in a row. Let's go.
Hey everybody, this is Keisha, your host with the Full Court Trio. We in the building. We're gonna talk about an Angel exit interview that she did on her own terms. We're gonna talk about the mocking Shedeur Sanders and Cathy is out here disputing the comments of Nafisa Kaya. Tensions is getting worse and worse. So we're going to talk about that too. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Thank you to all the people in the chat getting here early. I see you to the plays, ADP. Big Girl, what's up? Brian Lewis. Hey, how y'all doing? DeAndre, I see y'all in the building. Y'all come on in. I'm going to bring up my panel. I'm rocking with So Pretty Tony, Bro Cleasy, and the famous Duvall tonight. How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight?
What it do, chat? What's going on? It's me, the gingerbread man, steady serving sports ENT, the player on the Players Club. You know what I'm saying? And with the playerette, of course, cut that ish, real talk sports with Keisha. That's just the way it is. We here with our peoples, Sister Tony, Court Vision, and Duvall. See, Keisha can't do the introduction like me, but
take it away.
I'm here. I just want to say I love everybody that's on this panel, and then some of the people that's in the chat, and that's all.
Some of them,
a lot of them, but then it be some people they hate watching. They be hate watching. You know, they don't really be in the chat. I do love my chat, but it be hate watchers. Y'all gotta watch the ops. You know.
Well, Angels say hate sells too, so we are in the building. What's going on, Devon? How you feeling?
I'm gonna say this. I had either a chicken quesadilla with a ketchup and nacho cheese. Let y'all know I'm getting one step closer to the Lord. But I rushed, so I had to eat what I had to eat. You know,
hey, don't rush them chicken quesadillas.
Hey, savor the flavor.
You mess around and try to stuff them down, brother. You gonna have some acid reflux going on because you know you about that age, so you gonna be reflux and you have to take a Tums or something.
Ain't like that. I'm gonna get to the upper room. That one gonna get. That ain't help at all.
Yeah.
I love my Mexican sisters, but sometimes you know. How you feeling? What?
Hey Keisha, one thing No, don't mention nothing about Mexico. Don't mention nothing about fajitas, tacos, Manuel Sanchez. I'm in Chicago, so somebody might hear it outside. Just
I hear it.
please
Y'all
keep
having some
Spanish
problems up there. I
to a
got it.
to right. Don't be saying Spanish words. They might blow down my damn garage and think I'm Manuel. Look at my hair and shit. And then okay.
I
God
don't want to
dang.
get you picked up. What's going on, Tony?
Hey man, look at here, panel. I tell you, it's good to see y'all. Good to see y'all this evening. We're gonna rock out. What's up, chat? How y'all doing, chat? You know we always love y'all, waiting for y'all, the rest of y'all to get into the building. I'm so glad to be on here with my brother Duval, you know, eating his chicken quesadillas. Just don't say no Spanish words with it.
You trying to get me picked up with your people. I told you, looking like a round the way girl right now. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. They gonna kick down the door because I got a whole bunch.
They coming to get you, man. They coming to get you. They're not. They close to your door. They close to your door.
Run.
Look, it's only two of us that's brown skin in here, and the rest of them beige. So I mean, Honey and all the rest of them getting arrested too. So they going. Yeah.
Look, hey,
oh man,
y'all better stop that thing. Look, y'all better stop that thing. But hey,
before you go on with the show, I gotta get the audience an update. I'm drinking apple cider and vinegar, so I might not go to the upper room. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom all night. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom all night, but not the upper room.
You gotta get some apple cider gummy.
Yeah, apple cider vinegar save your life sometimes. So if you're out there in the chat, yeah, I know it's nasty at first, but if you get used to it, drink some apple cider vinegar if you're gonna eat badly. So you might not go to the upper room. Just gonna go to the bathroom for all night because they got to flush out your kidneys and stuff. So
I had a salad. All I had.
Oh man, you still,
you
almost made me say something.
You want to let us know you had a salad?
Yeah, I did have a salad tonight.
Yeah.
No.
Tonight, what did you have earlier?
With the grilled chicken. Now I did have some puffs. Sister Tony, while you over here tripping, I had the little puff, the $2.99 bag of the puffs, and I ate some of those, and I gave the rest to Bree. Since you all up in my business, and I ain't had no sweets at all today. Yeah.
Now, well, good. I hope you feel good about yourself. But we gonna get into it. You know, we might as well start with Cathy. Since she's been a hot topic for the last 3-4 days. I think she was out there crying that y'all need to leave her alone. She got a family too. But anyway, I am gonna start off because we had some developments that happened. We had some developments that dropped a couple of hours ago. But I'm gonna paint the picture. We're gonna start off with Cathy's opening statement. I'm gonna let her tell you what she plan to do for y'all as the fan base and players. I'm gonna let her start off so y'all can know exactly what she trying to do. So hold on, let me get it up here. We gonna listen to old Cathy because I know y'all believe every word she say. I know y'all do. Y'all don't have to act like y'all don't. I know y'all do. So we gonna start with her. Hold on, let me make her bigger. Here we go.
First, let me repeat this. You saw it in my statement, but I have the utmost respect for Nafisa and for every single player in our league. They are at the center of everything we do. I was disheartened to hear that some players feel the league and me personally do not care about them or listen to them. And if the players in the W don't feel appreciated and valued by the league, then we have to do better and I have to do better. We know how great these players are on and off the court, how much they mean to our league, our fans, and our communities. If they don't feel that, I will do everything I can to change that. No one should ever doubt how deeply I care about this league, this game, and every single player who makes the WNBA what it is. So we value feedback and listen to criticism. We remain committed to engaging in the difficult but necessary conversations that ultimately make us all stronger and better. As it relates to officiating and gameplay on the court, we hear the concerns, we take them seriously. Our game is faster, featuring more talent, and the game is more competitive than ever before. And with that evolution, game rules, interpretation, and officiating has to keep pace. Every major sport goes through this, rules evolve, officiating adapts, standards shift alongside the growth of the game. The WNBA is no different. At the conclusion of the season, as we do every year, the league's competition committee will meet to evaluate the state of the game, which includes game rules, officiating, and player safety on the court. The Players Association and players, as always, are invited to engage. Also, beyond that, we are establishing a multi-stakeholder task force, call it State of the Game Committee, inviting player voices and other stakeholders to that table to ensure that our officiated platform evolves in step with the growth of the league.
Well, that was her opening statement. Cathy Engelbert. What I got from that is, you know, she says she hears the players and she feels their pain to a certain degree and that she wants them to know that she cares about them. What I did get from that, she said she's gonna establish a task force called the State of the Game to evaluate how the game has been all around the product on the floor, the officiating, and she invites players to be a part of that. She's also pretty much stated that she's not stepping down, so there's that. But I want to ask y'all before I get to some other clips. I want to ask y'all, Cathy Engelbert. She's not going to step down. She made that clear. She thinks that the game is moving in a different direction, and the officiating, so to speak, today. Now she didn't feel like that a couple of weeks ago, but today she feels like she got to make sure the refs keep up with the speed of the game and how it's changing. But I need to ask y'all something. She is employed by Adam Silver. On the NBA owns about 40% stake in the W, which makes them a majority. And Adam Silver is the commissioner who hired Cathy Engelbert back in 2019. So he has some influence, but he has been very, very silent throughout this whole thing. I want to know from y'all: do y'all think Adam Silver should get involved? Do you think Cathy will remain the commissioner throughout all of this? Because basically, she kind of admitted a little that there are some things that need to be looked at, but then she kind of put it back in the players' court to come and engage and be a part of some task force. I don't know. I'll go to you first of all, chicken quesadilla guy. What you think? You think Adam Silver needs to have something to do, has to say something, or can he just be quiet through this whole thing and let her just be up there giving these statements?
Before I answer, is this the same question? Did she lose the players? I know that. Oh, you gonna ask that down the line?
I will ask that down the line.
Okay, I got a couple jokes on that. So,
Okay.
so I'm gonna keep this right here.
Okay.
If this was 2014, I think Adam Silver would be the perfect person to talk to these players. Because what happened in 2014? He was the guy that told Donald Sterling to get out the league. So
correct.
It was easy for him to have this newfound credibility among the players in the NBA because of he's still on the right side of history, which was the easy part of history. But he went through some stuff since then. The Black Lives Matter stuff didn't him much to the players. A lot of players feel like LeBron got too much influence with Adam Silver. So they feel like he advised them. They also feel like Adam Silver didn't do enough when it came to the China controversy with Darren Moore. So, and then Adam Silver has said some stuff in the media where the players maybe felt the way. So I'm saying all this to say that Adam Silver don't have the credibility that he once did. So I don't think him stepping in would matter in the grand scheme of things because they might look at him like they look at her. And I'll leave it there.
I feel you completely where you're coming from. It's almost looking at two bad teachers. You like, I ain't listening to none of them. So yeah, I got you. Tony, what you think? Leave her out there by herself to fend off the wolves, as we talked about on the other three, or should Adam Silver try to do something to help his embattled commissioner? You on mute.
Yep, there we go. Yeah, nope,
Okay.
she's in that water. She's out there in that water by herself.
Mm.
I don't feel like he should step in. Number one, ain't much he could really do other than try to make the players seem like he's very concerned, right? But it's what he says and he does that will be two different things, right? But for Cathy can do whatever she wants to try to clean this up. It's not going to change the fact that she effed up big time. So, I mean, it ain't nothing she could really do. And telling us as people on the outside looking in what she wants to bring to the table, don't tell me nothing, show me. Because y'all been talking for a minute. And every time it seems like you talk, you have no resolution for the things you're talking about. So let's get somewhere by showing me, show the players, show the fans versus talking. Because you can talk the wind out of somebody and that doggone ship will not sail. You on that dry float of water with no waves going. So what direction are you going? You're just sitting there floating in the ocean. That's all you're doing. But you gotta get some wind behind that sail in order for what you're saying to make sense by showing. And so yeah, I believe she's gonna be out there. He's not gonna step in. And that's my take.
I got you. Bro Claude, you going out there and try to help Cathy? You think Adam Silver should try to help her?
I'm finna help her right now. Cathy, get your $5 ass out of this league. Get your $5 ass out of this league. Because guess what? You know that I know that Fee know that we know that you said what you said. You ain't gonna get past it. You said it, and then you lied and said that things was misconstrued in the little love letter that you said you was taking the back. Now we taking the front, we taking the back, the side, and the side like the electric slide. So this is what we want. This is what I think Cathy gonna do. Cathy, if Nafisa you see you walk up into Unravel, she gonna show you once again. She gonna show you, put them hands on you. I'm telling you, she gonna put the hands on you because you don't want, see, you didn't want to say, because she'll be the one to say, I ain't say you lied. I didn't say that. Oh no, you said it around the way and coming on back in the front and then going right back in the back and threw a rock and hit the glass window. So that's what you did, Cathy. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. Cathy Engelbert got to see the front door, walk out it nice, or get her ass thrown out the back. Either way, you'll be in the alley. Or you can leave out the front door without her. I land.
I would say this so I go to the next clip, chat and panel. You know, Adam Silver, like to Duval's point, his credibility is waning too. I think he might have could have stepped in and tried to help her had she had not went to this podium right here. Bro Clark, she did go around the way, but then after they kept pressing her, she went on and said what we was waiting for her to say.
She threw the rock. She threw the rock.
She said Nafisa Kaya was a liar and the truth wasn't in her. I'm about to play it. Hold on.
A $5 liar.
That's what she said. Hold on, I'm about to play it
Ah,
for
la, la,
y'all.
la.
That's what she said. Hold on. Here we go.
She wouldn't make anything? And do you actually feel that way, that without this platform, players like Caitlin Clark wouldn't be making what they do off the court?
Yeah, obviously, I did not make those comments. Caitlin has been a transformational player in this league. She's been a great representative of the game. She's brought in tens of millions of new fans to the game. Proud of what she's put on the court. Unfortunately, the injuries held her back from a full season this year. But again, I'm not going to get into every point, counterpoint. It's not productive here. We're here to celebrate the WNBA finals. I think what Indiana just did was amazing with all the injuries they had and the everything they faced this year, bringing that to a game 5 in overtime. But yeah, as I said, there's a lot of inaccuracies reported out there, and I certainly did not say that.
Let me go.
She
Let
wouldn't
me
make
go.
anything? And do you actually feel that?
Hold on. She said she did not say that. And
Let me.
hold on. She went on to start glazing Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever for making it to game 5.
Go
But
ahead,
she
Keisha.
said, I absolutely did not say that. Go on, bro, I'll let you take it first.
Let me go first. Okay, because I know Duval gonna eat this like a bag of chips. Listen. Tony gonna break it down semantically, but when Keisha gonna be like, I got my eye on you, the side eye. So this is another point, you guys. This is a whole nother point. This is a point. Now, if you think you gonna lie on me, or say I said something,
The Bluetooth device is
I ain't gonna say that I got respect for you. I ain't gonna say no, hell no, ninja. I ain't got no dang gone respect for you. You done lied on me, and you done told these peoples some falsehoods. You done said what I didn't say, and we about to box and handle it our way. That's all. Listen, you ain't gonna convince me that somebody lied on me, and I'm gonna give a platform speech correctly. Ain't no politics, ain't no politically correct when you know what I'm saying, you lied on me. So I can't wait to see this chick, because if I was Cathy Engelbert and the Fisher Collier said that about me, first of all, respecting going out the window. So that's suspicious right there. How you got respect for somebody that then lied on you, and you got kids and grandkids and these other kids and the kids in the platform and the kids want to see the game and those kids, and your dignity is on. Now my dignity is on the line. I'm finna beat your ass, and I land.
Before the ball go, I just want to play. She called Nafisa Collier a liar, and then she goes into trying to get sympathy from the people in the room at the press conference. Let's listen, and then the ball can go. Hold on.
I just wanted to get some clarity on some of the specifics that Nafisa Collier said about your conversation that you had that was previously private. Did you in fact say that, quote, players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the right steal that I got them?
There's a lot of inaccuracy out there through social media and all this reporting. And so I think what's most helpful is to focus on, I have been in touch with Nafisa. We've exchanged texts. We're talking next week. So I think obviously a lot of reporting, a lot of inaccuracy about what I said or what I didn't say. And I will tell you, I highly respect the players. There's a lot of emotion and passion going on right now because we're in collective bargaining. We're in the WNBA finals. And so I'll leave it there. I mean, I'm just obviously disheartened. I'm a human too. I have a family. I have 2 kids who are devastated by these comments. And so all I'll say is just, it's obviously been a tough week. And I just think there's a lot of inaccuracy out there.
Absolutely respect that piece of it. I did want to follow up.
So basically, Duval, Nafisa Collier was an emotional liar who got up there with a prepared statement and lied on the commissioner. You go, bro.
Play the sound on, bro, Claude.
My pleasure, brother.
Mm-hmm. I've been missing for a while, so y'all know y'all miss my rants. Cause I'm finna get off these little jokes.
The Bluetooth device is ready to
Stop playing
pair.
that shit, bro. Claude, I'm finna get off these jokes.
Go ahead.
First of all, Cathy Engelbert, she can hear these jokes way from where she at. Look at her big ass ears looking like Dumbo. But I ain't gonna get on you, Cathy. Cause it ain't about you tonight, Cathy. I gotta get on the other side. Let me tell y'all something. I love me some Nafisa. Damn, I love me some Nafisa. If Nafisa was a married King Vitamin, I hope she married me. You know, I don't make $230,000 like she do. But I make a little something, and I can put the rest from Bro Carter and Sister Keisha, and Boss Man K-Sap, and you know what I'm saying? And I can make a stretch, and you know what I'm saying? She might be satisfied with that.
All right.
Because, you know, Nafisa, if you catch on the right night, you catch a drunk or whatever. Now she look like Solange. She look like a poor man Solange. Solange knows, you know what I'm saying? You can't miss them other two. But anyway, Nafisa, I'm finna get on your ass. You know what I'm saying? You got to get it. First of all, you can't be careful of goddamn me when in negotiations. Second of all, Nafisa, who the hell are you to be talking about officials? Let's talk about your officials, Nafisa. On arrival. First of all, your officials look like, you know what I'm saying, they wearing Sephora jackets, you know what I'm saying, to the games. You know what I'm saying? What kind of shit is that? That's your real set of arrival. Looking like they working at store Kurt's and on JC Penney's. That's your officials, Nafisa. Why do your officials look like store clerks at JC Penney's? And then on top of that, your officials were crooked. Your officials gave Angel Reese 3 fouls in 1 minute in the 4-minute mark. If you go back to the Rose versus the Owls, the third game, they gave Angel 3 fouls in a minute. That was a house call, Nafisa. Because we was up by 6 when my goat went out the game. And then when she went back in the game, 1 minute left in the third quarter, they were down by 12. They couldn't recover. So Nafisa, don't talk about no goddamn officials when your officials look like they work at Foot Locker. Stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. Stop crying about officials. Get your ass out there, play ball, and do your thing. Now, let me answer the question here. They said, you asked me, did Cathy lose to players? She been lost to players. She lost to players for quite some time. But the difference between then and now is they have no leverage. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Because I did my homework. You know, I do my homework, right? I ain't been up in a minute. So you know what I'm saying? Let me cook for a second. I had to go back to 2019 because 2020, you know, there was COVID and you know Trump was giving out free checks. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't no Olympic basketball and it wasn't no All-Star game, anything like that. So I went to the 2019 All-Star game. Because the 2020 season, that's when they came up with the collective bargaining agreement, which was 8 years between the players and the WNBA. I'm going to tell you where I'm going with this. 2019. Let me name some players on that All-Star team. 2019 All-Star team. Deladon. Brittany Griner. Donna Taurasi. Asia Wilson. Sylvia Fowles. Vander Sloop, aka Lil Shakahara. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. So let's move past that. Who else I'm missing? Tina Charles. I just named some players in the 2019 All-Star game who was basically some representation of the league at the time. How many A-list celebrities I just named in that group right there?
None.
How many B-list celebrities I named in that group right there?
One.
Deladon was pretty...
Asia.
Oh, Asia wasn't Asia back then though. Yeah, that was like a rookie year, right?
Second year.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
B, I give you 1B. 1B, please. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. 1B.
Okay.
They opted out of the collective bargaining agreement deal that they had signed, which was a criminal deal that they signed in 2020 because they didn't have no leverage in 2020.
No, they didn't.
They opted out the one in October 21st of 2024, just last year. I don't gotta name the names. But how many A-list celebrities was in WNBA last year? Just
Yeah, we know Caitlyn, Angel, A-list. That's about it.
A-list. That's
That's
about it.
probably that's about it.
Yeah. Lakeisha, you know what I'm saying? This ain't hook, don't fight us. This ain't hook, don't fight us, sweetheart.
Your ass
This
up
ain't
on
hook,
the
don't
weekend.
fight us, work for me. This ain't hook, don't
Before
fight
you-
us, work for me. This ain't hook, don't fight us,
Don't
work
make
for
me hit the mute button. Go ahead.
It's not that hard. 2 A-list celebrities. I'm gonna tell you why that these players are playing hardball, and this is why Nafisa is going on her hissy fit and closing the door and locking the room and putting her hands between the ears because she's telling y'all we got leverage. What's the leverage that they have? I'm gonna tell you 2 things they have as leverage. It's on rival. That's thing number 2, but not just on rival. See, people thinking the league itself they getting no leverage. No. It's that TV deal with TNT. Think about this. If they had a lockout this year, right? And WNBA did not have a season. You got on rival from January to March, right? The 3-on-3. You don't think TNT will also want a 5-on-5 on rival league from June to September? While WNBA is not playing? TNT is real mad at the NBA because they shortcut them out that deal to get to Amazon.
They did.
They don't got no other sports that they cover as of right now. Their college football playoff deal starts in January 2026, which don't interfere with the summer 2026 for the WNBA. You don't think they'll love to come up with another 25, 30 million just to have a second on rival league to go coincide with the WNBA to stick it to them for screwing them out that TV rights deal that they gave to Amazon and NBC? That's so they can make that second on rival league this year a 5-on-5, just like the WNBA season, and have all the big players in there. Because everybody knows if it's 5-on-5, Caitlyn's in. She's not in on 3-on-3. She's in on 5-on-5. And I know for a fact Asia will be in too. And if you do it in June with 5-on-5, guess who else could be added? Logic, who was already signed to Unrival. Olivia Miles, who already signed to Unrival. What's your girl name that's coming out? Tanai Lassie, who also already signed to Unrival.
AZ Fudd.
AZ Fudd already signed to Unrival.
Kiki Rice.
Kiki Rice is already signed to Unrival.
Lauren Betts.
I don't know if she signed to Unrival. I don't know that.
She was there.
Okay, so she signed to Unrival.
Okay.
So again, that's leverage number 2. Let me tell you the number 1 leverage they have. Bird of Magic. Who's Bird of Magic? Caitlyn Angel.
Right.
You know why they got the number 1? You know why that's their number 1 leverage? Because they know we go where they go.
That's
if
right.
they go to that Unrival League, guess what we doing watch parties at? That Unrival League.
Unrival League.
If Angel say, hey, I want to play in United Unlimited, that's what they call United Unlimited, Athletes Unlimited, or
whatever they call it.
Is it called AARP?
Athletes Unlimited.
No, Athletes Unlimited. It called
It was
AARP.
being funny, bro, Claude.
Yeah, it's been funny.
Okay, Athletes Unlimited. If she go to Athletes Unlimited, guess what we doing no watch parties at?
Athletes Unlimited.
And we gonna watch on E Will knees creak up and down the court like they would before. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. So they are the leverage. So Angel and Caitlyn say, hey, we going over here. Guess where we going? Over here. And for the first time, this league history, WNBA, those fans gonna be mad at those owners. They ain't gonna be mad at those players. Because they want to see their favorite players play. They don't want to see no owners holding them out over no bull scat. Because I gotta keep my language down. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be politically correct. They don't want to see no owners holding out for no pennies when they know they're making a lot of money and on expansion teams and those value teams are going up by the minute. Case in point, 2021. Give you a little quick fact. You know the Vegas Aces was bought by Mark Davis for $2 million.
I know.
His team is worth $300 million now.
Yes.
You don't think us fans see that?
Mm.
So you gonna stop our favorite players from playing? You don't stop our favorite MAGA group from socializing and gossiping? All because of a few dollars? Nah, we gotta test this shit up. I ain't mean to cuss, Lakeisha. I apologize if I had to cuss on that one. We gotta test the stuff up. So Nafisa knows that. So she knows that's what you leverage. So they gonna hold out till they get everything they want. Because at the end of the day, they might not never have this part of leverage again. Because yes, the WNBA was put on the map by the USA Olympic team in 1996. Cathy Angel put that bitch back on the map and revived it and gave it life in 2024. So they're going to use that leverage to get the best deal possible. So if you hear this, Cathy Engelbert, with your big ass ears, just know that we're here for a long fight. So get your carrots, get your prune juice, and get your V8, and let you know that you need to come to the table and come correct. Because if you don't correct, we don't like your respect. So at the end of the day, you better treat us right. Because we go where Angel go, we go where Caitlin go. So I love y'all, chat. I'm going to shut up.
Hey, I got this to say. Tony?
Yeah. Hey.
Tony.
Hey.
You know a war, the ball crazy as hell. You know a war started the minute that woman got up there and called Fee a liar.
Oh yeah, it's on and popping.
It's on and popping. I'm gonna show you something before you go. Yeah, we're gonna click.
Yeah, let me see that. Let's make
Minnesota
this big.
Lynx star. You remember Cathy Engelbert talked about, I'm supposed to be meeting with Nafisa Kaya. You know, she talked about that little soliloquy.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Breaking news. Minnesota Lynx star Nafisa Kaya has canceled her meeting with the WNBA commissioner Cathy Engelbert next week. Sources tell me. Engelbert's press conference Friday has pushed the relationship beyond repair.
Who? Because you called her a liar. You called her a liar when she quoted you. And then you came out in the media and now you called her a liar. There is no negotiation. There is no talking. There's no coming back from this. Not only did you not check on her and make sure that she was good, or their lack thereof, making sure that all the players were taken care of in a whole, in a sense of having balanced referees out there. That's number one. Number two, you made a statement about one of the three young ladies she named that has brought so much to the league already, and they've only been in the league. This is their second year. Two of the three is the second year. The other one, this is her first year. You made a statement, and now you're calling her a liar, because what you did for these couple days that you had to sit back and ponder on what took place, because you were stunned. Let's give it to her. She was stunned out of this world. She did not expect that, right? Because she didn't know how to answer the first time. And she did not deny what she said because she was stunned. Now I get a few days. I got time to prep my statement. Got somebody to help me go over it and figure out what I'm going to say. Now you've called Fee a liar. There is no conversation. There is no negotiation from that. There's none. It's done. When Fee said what she said, Fee was done. Fee already said, "Find me, do what you will. I'm not afraid of no fine. I'm not afraid of what you want to do to me." She got money. She can do what she wants after this. If you never let her back in, she's fine. But I don't think there'll be a choice on whether she can be let back in. You could try to make it difficult for her, as she probably will, because now she won't answer her call. But all you're going to do is you're going to infuriate Fee even more. And just by the responses of the veterans in the W when it comes to Fee, not even the new players that may have said, "Clock that T, 10 for 10, I'm rolling with Fee." The veterans that have spoken, like they said, once Fee starts to talking, or once Fee get to this point, ooh-wee, That's what Asia said, right? Ooh wee.
Mm-hmm.
And so I could hear it in her voice in that press conference. When she gave that exit interview in that press conference, she knew exactly what she was saying. She knew exactly where she was going to go with it. What you want to say?
Hey, Tony, don't forget, Caitlin said that fee was valid.
Absolutely. I'm going there. Right? So when we talk about what these ladies have said, all of them, Clear Copper, Thomas whenever she don't ask her the question, because she is another one that is very, very honest and is going to give it to you raw. She don't care how you take it. It is what it is. We're not sugarcoating nothing. But just the stamina and the stance that all the players have for her. Caitlin first said, I hadn't heard it. Now she gets a chance to hear it, and she says she has great respect for Fee. And basically, she's on her side. She is not, hey, what she says, they're going to stand with, they're going to rock with her. So from Caitlin on up, everybody's rocking with Fee. So what you got, Commissioner? What you got? Tell me what you're talking about, Cathy. There's no amount of anything that you can say right now that will fix this situation. And as you can see right here, it's beyond repair. It's beyond repair because you're allowing these ladies to get hurt throughout the season because you have this situation with the refs. Whether a call was placed, I'm just going to say I digress on that, but we all know what happened because we are athletes and we've been there before. Right? But the referees making a decision to have a lack thereof calls to have a lesser whistle. Let's put it in those terms. A lesser whistle throughout the game has caused a lot of major injuries. And I mean, just look at Indiana Fever, who took the most hit, right? For your so-called franchise player, the face of the league, as they would say, At the end of the day, I can't wait to see what's next. Because Fee got something up her sleeve. She had it up her sleeves the moment she decided to write what she wrote and get out there and speak on it. She was done. So, lockout, here we come. We're not talking to you. We don't want to know nothing unless you give us everything, not some things, everything that we asked for. And now you're going to lose millions, billions. You're going to lose it all. You're going to lose it all.
And, to some of the points that I see in the chat, yes, the owners employed Cathy Engelbert. Yes, they got her back to a certain extent. Here's the problem, though, with the owners and Cathy Engelbert.
Yeah.
If they decide, because here's, like to Duvall's point.
Yes.
You're not paying these ladies enough money so they would be missing money when there's a lockout. They have another league out there they can go to and play with. So, and that league has pretty much a lot of the main players. The problem is, yes, you owners are backing Cathy Engelbert to a point, and yeah, everybody's got to negotiate. You got to come back to the table. Or they can just put their foot in the sand and say, we're headed to a lockout. I do not want to negotiate in good faith with Cathy Engelbert anymore. She's a liar. She lied on me, and I don't feel comfortable negotiating with her. And until y'all replace her with a different representative, we just locked out because, people making $70,000 a year. We can go make that overseas or go do something else, or make it in Unrivaled because we know we have leverage. The worst thing you can do is let people. Once people get knowledge, Tony, it changes the game. And if you have something else that you can leverage against them, the bad thing about all of this is Cathy Engelbert is so tone deaf. She shouldn't have never got to this point. She should have already known that they had leverage. So the mere fact that she was making these comments to players in the middle of the negotiation just shows how flippant she was for their concerns. So now you come out, you do a press conference, you call the girl a liar, and you expect her to meet with you and say what? How how am I gonna meet with you in good faith again when I might say something to you and you go if I go out and have an interview and we go out into the interview and they ask me how did it go and I say it went well or it didn't went well and you go to the podium, how I know you're not gonna go to the podium and call me a liar again? The relationship is burned.
Okay, Keisha, mind you, there is one out of 156 players. There's only one that didn't go to college. Am I right?
Right.
That's Malunga, right?
Yeah.
19. She's 19, right? The rest of these girls is the rest of these girls is college graduates, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
It's a food chain. It's a grocery store chain. It's a whole lot of companies that they can go and make $60,000 a year on and sit at a desk for a year. They can take. None of them have to do an internship because all of them, 155 of them, are college graduates. Is that right, Tony? I do think. I can't hear you, Tony.
Well, I would say most of them. Of course. Some of them are European players, and I don't know where they.
Well, they going back to their house. They going to go make money home.
Oh yeah, they don't.
Yeah, they can make money at home.
They make money at. So my point is, most of these girls have college degrees. Mm-hmm. To what you saying, big dog, they can go and work anywhere and make the money that they making in the WNBA. So if they say, oh, shit, y'all running it like it's a food chain, I might as well go ahead and work for one and manage it. Right. I'm just keeping it up.
I feel you. I feel
it's a whole lot of Burger Kings. It's a whole lot of McDonald's. It's a whole lot of grocery stores. It's a whole lot of chains. It's a whole lot of seats and reception desks that make that money. I'm just saying, answer the telephone and get you 60 grand. So, yeah, you think that this is the old school, brother. This ain't the old school. They not like us. Keisha kept telling me all last year, all the way to this year. These shouties ain't like us, big dog. We old school. We say, well, we play along to get along. But that's them old Riley veterans like, Natisha Howard. I mean, Tasha Howard and all of those old players. Tina Charles. All of them ain't too many in NECA. And then NECA ain't gonna sit nowhere because she's the president. So she could definitely go run somebody's enterprise somewhere to make.
Very smart girl. Very smart woman.
Her sister already got a multi-million-dollar contract with ESPN. So just to do the men also. So play with it if you want to. It ain't nothing but 156 jobs. Ain't nothing but 156 jobs.
That's all she's saying.
Let me get in here. Let me get in here. First of all, mute your mic, bro, Claude. You talk too goddamn much and you don't say a goddamn thing. And you, Lakeisha, let me get on your ass. You sound like a Karen doing all that complaining, saying, well, you don't care about the players. You sound like somebody that's going to report to HR. Nah, Lakeisha, you ain't finna talk like that.
Her to HR.
Nah, you talking like you finna report her to HR. You ain't
That's
finna do
what
that, Lakeisha. You ain't finna do that, Lakeisha. You ain't at your regular job. You ain't report nobody to HR. You know what I'm saying? We finna talk basketball here. Now, I got to educate the audience real quick. The audience got to know, why do these women got leverage than the other sports don't? The other sports do two things that was smart. Thing number two, They put in all their contracts that they can't go to other leagues. That's thing number 2. That's in NFL, that's in baseball, and that's in NBA.
It is.
Thing number 1 that makes those other leagues have leverage the owners instead of the WNBA, which the players have the leverage, is none of the other leagues, all the other leagues have a monopoly. So even if a startup league, a startup NFL league, a startup baseball league, even a startup NBA league try to do something, where can they go to get a TV deal? They can't go to Fox, they can't go to ESPN, they can't go to NBC, they can't go to ABC because those major leagues already own those networks. They already in business with those networks. They're not gonna ruin those relationships. And so those other leagues don't have a choice but to take whatever the league gives them. Why? Because they don't have any leverage based on the monopolization of those other leagues when it comes to the TV networks. The WNBA, on the other hand, have TNT. See, because NBA burnt TNT, they want nothing more but to get back at the NBA for turning your back on a network that been with you for basically 30 years. Because we want to go back to 1995 when, maybe it's before that, when Inside the NBA on TNT was really on and popping when it came to the NBA. They turned their back on they turned their back on the NBA. The NBA turned their back on TNT.
Yeah.
And TNT is funded on Rival. So don't think for a second TNT can get the money to have a second Unrival league this year if needed, if the players lock out for so long till they get what they want, in order for them to get back at the NBA for mistreated them and not negotiated with them in good faith. And that's what the women of the WNBA has, that's leverage that the men in other sports don't have, because they don't have a TNT that's willing to fund their campaign for them to play. And if the NBA say you can't play in none of our arenas, you don't think Veteran Memorial Arena in Jacksonville don't want to be in the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese business? Or how about in Baton Rouge, Louisiana? I think they got arena there, right?
They sure do.
Caitlin Clark business. How about San Antonio, Texas? I think they'll
Big
love to
spot.
have Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark in the Alamo Dome.
Bring
Houston,
Bring them.
Houston, Philly.
But Houston, they got leagues with they got arenas with the NBA, so it's hard to.
They have too many. Yeah.
So you have to go to places, cities that don't have ties to the NBA. Like I say, Tampa. Tampa got an arena. They don't have no ties to the NBA league. You don't think those women like Tampa? You know, people like Tampa. Tampa party.
I like Tampa.
Especially if you go to Yardbird City, they say they get drunk like rock stars there.
I had fun.
I like Tampa. I had fun in Tampa too. It's still and it's better water.
I'm not giving out no information.
I'm telling you, they get drunk like rock stars. Ask Miley Cyrus.
That's what I say. I'm not giving out information, but I like Tampa. I like Tampa a lot.
You look like you had one too many already. So stop telling your secrets. Stop telling your secrets. You ain't even drunk yet. You tell a secret. So you know what I'm saying? So let's keep going. We go to in many other cities. San Diego. San Diego got an arena. You don't think they want to be in the Caitlin Clark Angel Reese business? So what I'm saying is this: the women got all the leverage, and they not going to come back till they get everything that they asked for.
Everything.
They don't have to. Everything. They don't have to rush to miss no checks because they're not gonna miss checks because TNT gonna pay them checks. It's because TNT and whatever sponsors and relationships TNT have with people that deal with TNT gonna pay their money. And guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna stay in a rival for a second league until the WNBA give them what the hell they want because the WNBA, they don't have leverage, and not only they don't have the leverage, they don't have the time because they just brought in 2 leagues this year. So they got to do the expansion draft, they got to do free agency, they got to do the regular WNBA draft.
Speak.
They got to do all those things to fit their timeline because they don't want, like I say, the WNBA, the owners, they ain't in the business of giving money back. They not in the business of giving money back. So they don't want to give
new-
in that buy-in fee to Toronto where Drake is at, and his horror stories at his
them
mansion.
new organizations is like, what is going on?
They don't want to give money back to Toronto and Drake, you know what I'm saying, and the horror stories at his mansion, because he ain't like us. And they don't want to give money back to the Portland or what they call it, Fire or whatever that. You know what I'm saying? They get so high up because they don't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Portland Trailblazers and called was the Portland Jailblazers, because they was on that weed too much. Because it's too much depression in the Portland. So they don't want to give Portland their money back because they might do something else with it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the ladies got the leverage in ways that no other league has.
Yes.
And those ladies knows that. And those ladies know that Big Joker and Little Joker is riding with them. And so they're going to sit out till they get everything they ask for. And if you keep taking too long, Cathy, with your big ass heels, we might add some interest on it. We might add interest.
And let me get to this comment. Deval, he said, you are correct, but the money the men make in other sports, they don't have to go play nowhere else. There's your point, Brian. See, the men are taken care of. They got their 50% of revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, see, I'm gonna tell you what, Brian.
Remember that season is longer.
The problem is the women don't have 50% of their revenue, so they can walk away from that 9% and say, go to hell.
Nah, see, he really missing the point. See, he really missing the forest from the trees. See, the men, they ain't even getting their full value. Think about this. What you think LeBron James would be on an open market if it wasn't no salary cap? 100 million a year? 150 million a year?
It'll be astronomical. Yeah,
You know
I ain't
but the NBA,
ain't gonna even throw a number out there. Yeah.
NBA got salary cap. Why? Because they don't want to pay the men their full value.
Of course.
So what I'm trying to say, at the end of the day, they're not getting paid the amount of money they're supposed to get paid either. But what option do the men have? They can't go nowhere else. They can't join. They can't start up no other league because they won't get no network deal. Like I said, these women could walk away because they're not missing checks. TNT gonna pay their checks.
Yeah.
So what they missing?
They're
not missing any check. They're not gonna miss one check. Angel Reese not gonna miss one ice cream cone at the store. She's not gonna miss one Ben and Jerry's ice cream. She's not gonna miss none of that. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark is not gonna miss one full-time meal. She's not gonna miss none of that because TNT.
But she's not.
She's not gonna miss her Raisin Bran salad. So she's not gonna miss the Raisin Bran salad because TNT gonna make sure they gonna get right on checks for whatever the WNBA ain't paying. Cause just like they say in relationships, like a man will tell you, whatever one woman won't do, the next woman will. So whatever the WNBA won't do, TNT will. So best believe them women.
Somebody get a ding on that.
Clyde is asleep,
he sleep because he should have put a ding on that.
Hey guys, we gotta get to the next. Yeah, we gotta get to the next topic. We not here he go coming up in all
too
crazy.
Late, man.
Too late. Let it alone. We gotta get to the next. Looked like he was coming in the room, but anyway, we gotta get to the next topic. Hey guys, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. We're gonna start talking about Angel Reese. Look, Angel Reese says she's gonna do her own exit interview. She says she's gonna do it on her podcast, and she ain't playing around with you evil minions out there in the WNBA world. She says she's gonna do her own exit interview on her own terms in front of her own mic. We're gonna listen to a little bit of what she said. And then we're going to give our takes on it. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Yeah, bro, Claude over there, he probably got hit in the back of the head by one of them girls. He going to be all right. He going to wake up. It's going to be okay. Here we go, y'all. Don't worry about bro, Claude, Chad. I
don't get in my business. Bree came in and hit people.
Look, don't worry about him like that. Don't worry about it. He going to be okay. He going to be
She had to bring my water.
Here we go. Baby girl is out here doing her own exit interview. We're going to listen to a little bit of what she said because, she said she threw with them reporters. She threw with the Sky. The gist I got from it was she threw with everything except for certain people. And when I turn this on, y'all gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna see if y'all can read into what I read into it. What the hell? That's the wrong thing. Why am I on that,
Keisha
player?
on a yellow bus all
Shut
over
the
again.
heck up, Pro Club, before I put something in your water. Here we go.
I got lemons in my water.
Here we go. Y'all ready? All right,
Here.
here we go.
I didn't finish the Unrivaled season because I had to have surgery on my hand. It was a completely different surgery on my hand, but that's why I wore the brace all season. So that's coming from my mouth. I had surgery. That was the reason why I didn't finish the season at Unrivaled, but we were still champions. So period. But yeah, so I started the season off with my hand wrap. I wasn't supposed to be ready for training camp, but shout out to Dr. Shin, the best hand doctor ever. He got my hand back right. It was not my wrist again. It was something completely different. You guys can't even see the scar because it's literally so healed up. But yeah, that's the reason why I was wearing that on my finger or my hand. So going into my sophomore season, I was still super confident because I've been training still, and I felt good and I was going to be ready. Starting the season, I was not supposed to be ready for training camp, but I was ready and I was super excited and I came in and thought everything was going to be great, and it didn't start off great for me, but I continued to just put my head down and work. I mean, shout out to my team, Janine, Jacqueline, Gina, Kirsty, my mom, my family, for staying in my corner the whole entire time and just being there for me through the whole time, the whole process, because it was tough for me. The first 8 games probably, it was really tough for me, but I trusted my work. And then shout out to like the people that are also my outer circle, but also family to me. Lisa Leslie, Teaspoon was my backbone, literally. Like I talked to her every single day after every single game. We watched film. She sent me clips. Like I always say, like somebody comes in your life for a reason in a season, and she came into my life at the perfect season, for the perfect reason. And it might have been only for one season last year, but she's in my life forever now. So I'm really super grateful for her. And obviously some of my other coaches that I had last year, which was Ty and C Rob, and just super grateful for them as well. So coming in, it wasn't the great start, and then something just flipped. Like for me, I just figured it out like I always do. Like I just trusted my work, trusted my grind. I had great people in my corner telling me not to give up, and just push through. And then I just started thriving. Like I worked my butt off to be an all-star. It was not easy to be a 2-time all-star. Last year was way easier for me to be all-star. And this year was not as easy because of one coming out my hand injury, and I could have made so many excuses, me not playing well in the beginning of the season for many different reasons. But I think I just came in and just continued to grind, and I grinded my way to be all-star. So I will always remember this year. This season really taught me a lot as far as like what it takes to just stay in that mode, stay locked in, and just stay grounded and grinding to become an all-star.
Hold on, y'all. We're gonna stop right there for a minute. I got another clip to another segment to show you, but there's a lot to unpack there. We knew she got hurt and unrivaled. We knew she came back for a reason. We was wondering why she left so quickly. She left so quickly because she was having surgery on her hand. She said it was different from the wrist. We also we speculated at the beginning of the season. We was like, is she gonna be ready for a training camp? It seemed like it's gonna be really, really quick. And she admitted that she wasn't supposed to be ready for training camp, but of course, Angel Reese wanted to play, so she got herself ready for training camp. The other thing that I thought that was very important is that she mentioned Teaspoon and the old person, some of the coaches on the old coaching staff a lot. I didn't hear anything about the new coaching staff going into the season. I'll let you go, Duval. What did you take from that clip? That's what I took. I'm just, processing.
First of all, y'all know Angel my goat, but she finna get these jokes. You know what I'm saying? Because Angel. First of all, stop looking like you looking like Moesha, looking like Brandon Moldwood. This ain't you ain't Moesha. You ain't
Not too
Moesha.
much.
She do look
Not
like
too
Brandon.
much.
She ain't Moesha. Bro, she ain't Moesha.
Not
She
too
ain't
much.
Moesha. She ain't Moesha. First of all, that's Moesha. And second of all, let me move past that. All that they tell you in PR 101, stop using you gotta talk with proper sentences so people can understand and not focus on the It's a speech therapy 101. I love
It's
you.
hard.
I love you, Angel. But all that talking like you on Miami, we ain't finna do that. We bigger than your Miami Angel Reese. See, we can't do that and all that smacking on the mic. You know what I'm saying? You acting like you eat annihilators, Angel. Stop that, Angel. Stop acting like you eating annihilators, smacking on the mic. You know, so old sister Tony
I said not too much.
So old sister Tony get smack on the mic and eat annihilators. You can't do that, Angel Reese. You better stop it. You know what I'm saying? You're being disrespectful to Sister Tony. So I'm saying I gotta move past that. Now, her question herself. I like this interview. But I think what she should have did better is this. She should have had a credible journalist to talk to her. And I ain't talking about from the WNBA or anything like that. I'm going to throw a name out there she should have had to interview her. And I'm going to throw out two. Gayle King or Tamron Hall. That way they could have really get the insight of what was really going on in that locker room.
I like Tamron Hall better than Gayle King.
I love Tamron Hall too, but Gayle King, she got some credibility. It ain't because she's Oprah, quote unquote.
I didn't say she didn't have credibility.
I said she Oprah freelancer. Now, you know what I'm saying? That's quote unquote allegedly. We ain't trying to get sued. Oprah will got no money. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just move past that.
She said she ain't paying no Gayle King. That's what you said.
I'm just saying she Oprah freelancer. You say that word for her. It might be a three's company with her, Oprah, and Stedman. All three in one. All three in one. Y'all work that out.
Ain't nobody give Gayle King no money.
Anyway,
so silly self.
I wish a legit journalist would have talked to her. Because they would have really asked her the right questions about what really happened in that locker room. And why did your teammates turn on you? What made them turn on you? Was it that Chicago Tribune article or was it that from Office Sports? And they would have asked her, do you think Annie Constable, aka Shirley Temple, do she really got a bias towards you?
She
really have
never mind.
But I'm saying that's a journalist. That's Tamron Hall. Look at you being disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
We talking about Tamron Hall here.
I immediately said I was sorry.
Instead of reading off a cue card, Angel, and being like, like you got diabetes and you know what I'm saying, you need some water. You know what I'm saying?
I just told you not too much.
I'm very respectful, bro. I'm very respectful. But I wish you would have had a journalist to talk to you. Because I think it really would have brought some answers out of you or really what you were going through in that situation. Because I think we really need to get to the bottom of what was really happening in that locker room. Because we hearing some of everything. And at the end of the day, we need to really get to the conclusion, is it Jeff P or me? If it ain't Jeff P or me, you know what I'm saying, then at the end of the day, we don't got nothing else to talk about.
Well, Tony, since our baby girl can't say and smack, you know, on her own damn couch.
On her own
with
podcast.
Her own damn mic.
She can't take a sip of her tea, she said.
Hey, what you think about her? Jamal had to laugh. What you think about her talk about her injuries and talk about Teaspoon, you know, being her mentor and telling her when she right. Shut up, Jamal. Telling her when she right or when she wrong, just being there for her. She even mentioned Ty. I think it's Ty Young.
Yeah, she mentioned Ty. And she mentioned the other coach that was picked off.
My question was, why I ain't hear nothing about none of the people, you know,
because I'm gonna tell
Chicago
you
coach. Go ahead, Tony.
She's not ready to speak on those individuals, right? The reason why they asked her to be quiet, they told her they didn't want to hear from her. And one thing about a tourist, you only get to rub wrong once, right? You gave her freedom of speech. You told her you want her in front of the cameras. You want her to be the spokesperson. You want her to say this. You want her to say that. When she said what she said, and it was taken out of context, as she said, these are her words.
Mm-hmm.
Then they come out and they said, well, she should have done it in private, and then you come out and you speak on her and you put it back in the public when it should have remained in private.
Mm-hmm.
You right then and there gave her the option to say, I will not speak upon you guys. There's nothing that I can say. There's nothing that I can do at this point. I mean, well, what I can do is stay silent. And that's just what it is. This here is a statement. This is a statement through and through. I totally agree with her on that. She don't have to mention them. She don't have to say what they've done or didn't do. Because guess what? She said it throughout the season. She gave each and every last one of them their props. And when it came time for them to look and think a little deeper into what she was attempting to say or what she actually said versus how it went out and made it look to the public. If they're true players and they've gone through some of the roughest things, and a lot of them are veterans. They're veterans. I went out, I say a veteran, they've been in a while and they've been on set their asses on some pines, and they know how it feels to sit on that wood. Now you playing and it's not good enough to just play. They can't understand why. You should understand why, but she didn't say anything wrong. And she didn't pinpoint and say any of you were bad. Then she just wants more players in that has better caliber of play. That's going to help her capitalize on more wins and lead her in the playoffs to where they have an opportunity to make it past the first round and maybe the semifinals onto the finals, right? You have to first get through the first round. But that's all she said. So when I'm conveying about things that we've already spoken about within the locker room, and you come back and you want to be on attack of me and to save face for Jeff P, Pink Panther, big nose bully, you gonna come out and now you want to try to, in so many words, defame me along with everybody else. And you're helping him in his little gnat for coming for me. So not speaking and saying one word on any of them, just like they wanted her to be quiet. There it is. That's a statement by itself. It's a statement by itself. Does that mean that they're done? That means she's done. If she got to play, she's going to play. But she's probably still not going to say anything. You're going to have to do something big to get her to open her mouth about you or your organization or any players within that organization. It's a statement, Keisha. It's a statement. And I'm all for it. I'm with it. I'm with it 100%. And that's my take on that.
I completely respect it. I think she done with speaking on stuff, and she know it gets her nowhere. It just fuels the fire of the media, and she's been through the storm, and she's not going back through that storm for people who are not gonna go through that storm with her.
Yep.
Go Claude. She say she ain't speaking on the Sky organization or the Sky players. The only thing she speak on is the city because she loves the city, but the rest of them ninjas, I'm not talking about them. What you get from it, bro, Claude?
Well, first of all, Duval, her Brazilian curls look good with the 2733 mixed with the 1B at the top. So by me owning a beauty supply store, I know what the hell I'm looking at.
It's a beautiful color on her.
It's gorgeous.
It goes with her caramel skin with the red in it. You know that I learned from being a dispatcher of the shea butter. Okay, now
I was respectful. I just said she looked like Brandon Norwood. I just said she looked like Moesha. I just said she looked like Moesha. I said she looked like Moesha. That's all.
Now, second of all, it's fresh curls that's Brazilian. That's not the old pack. That right there is the good pack. You get what I'm saying? So leave her alone. She got a little edges on the side and it looking kind of cute. So here we go. What she said, you guys, we all heard. But what she didn't say spoke louder than any words that she's had to say all year. Because damn it, she already gave you her exit interview. When Julia Pope put it out there, that was her exit interview. Second of all, she don't got to talk to a mother sucker all the way until next May or April. So leave her the hell alone. Don't come to Unrivaled trying to talk to her, Jeff P. Tyler Marsh, don't bring your ass wearing an Angel Reese t-shirt like you want her back. We don't want to see your ass with no damn t-shirt with the Angel Reese on the front talking about some Team Roses because they might win again. Anyway, I'm just saying that at the end of the day, that they got in. But anyway, listen, she don't have to say nothing about them at all. They know that they have to move and move with strategic moves and planning. They gonna have to satisfy this girl. They know it. Or the next move is that she gonna force them to make a move. Because if they do, wherever Angel go, it's a W. Wherever she goes, it's a W, chat. So they claiming, they peers at the table, those people that that we got access to, they claiming that they gonna hold a lock and key, which I believe Sister Tony already alluded to and said that they gonna try to hold her down. They're gonna try to put the chains on her because they own her contract. So she could sit out, but the CBA is taking care of all of that. So enroll in this CBA. There's also a chance for Angel to voice her opinion about her individual organization to who? Madam President. And guess who don't play that shit? The Vice President either. Because she just blasted Cathy Engelbert. So Madam President and Madam Vice President already got the WNBA as ops. The owners going to have to do what Caitlin Clark wants them to do and what Angel Reese, wherever she goes, she got them on lock and key. And all of the players, like Duvall said, they got their backs all against the wall. So whatever Angel does, she like goddamn E.F. Hutton right now. Because everyone that she's not personally talking to, I know she talked to NECA. She made that clear. She talks to NECA all the time. And she's at bay of what's going on with the negotiations every day. She's on the phone with Fee every day, which we know because Fee said that she got players like Angel Reese that's on her call for going into the Unrivaled and helping her with that. She gave her a shout out personally because Angel helped with Unrivaled of being the superstar that Fee had to lean the whole entire thing on outside of herself and Breanna Stewart being the owners. Right now, what we got is a conflict of interest on the Chicago Sky. Because like my brother Duvall said, it's a fight for power. And they don't even know who's in power until that interview came out. This thing that Nafisha Collier just did shows the owners are all SHIT moment. An all SHIT moment oh man, what we gonna do now? Because you've never had a time where a player like Nafisha Collier would call out the commissioner of the entire league. You never had it done in no league direct shot to the commissioner. Also, she has odds with the team that owns her contract. So what she didn't say is that all these mother suckers gonna get this. She saying, man, hey, buck all y'all and watch my smoke. And guess what? Can't wait for the CBA to get negotiated. That's gonna give all of them power. Only the ones that were signed last year and this year is under that rule and scrutiny. That's all that they got to stand on in our land.
Can I get you for a second?
Okay.
First of all,
y'all
know Angel's my favorite player, right? So these people that thinking that she's not beautiful, what the hell?
Do not engage in that.
I know, but this woman is a gorgeous woman. Now I throw a little joke here and there, but if y'all really want to know how I feel about Angel, just let somebody talk about her and see what kind of shit I say about them. Now them ain't no jokes. Them being mean spirited and all that stuff. Y'all please go back through Lakeisha Cut the Ish videos with me on them, and somebody I think said something bad about Angel, and see how I roast them. And they probably need to see some therapy after I roast them, because like I said, at the end of the day, I do be mean spirited about my goat. Yep. We love Angel over here, especially me. Yeah. I get a little too sensitive when somebody even slightly say something bad about
he do.
Y'all better not say nothing about his his age, man.
Like, if y'all want to see some, y'all want to hear some jokes, just put something on the screen that say something bad about Angel. I think of something right on the top of my head. Whoever said it.
Now he just said, hey, confused. He just said it was jokes before he even entered his
jokes,
career.
Man. It was jokes.
Already,
let me get to my next snippet. I ain't worried about this. If these people in the chat hate watching, listening, don't know we love Angel, they can go. Never mind.
Don't say it.
I was about to say something, and I am a mother and a grandmother. I can't be saying that stuff no more. But in my 20s, I'd have told y'all. Never mind. Go ahead.
As we digress.
Let me go. I'm trying to be a better person. My mama told me. Here we go.
I got my first triple-double this season. That was lit. That was something I worked on a lot in my off season, and being able to be surrounded by a great point guard, which was Chelsea at Unrivaled. She really helped me a lot, just being able to see the court differently. I was a point guard when I was younger, and just bringing that back out was something that I really wanted to do more of. So yeah, that was cool, being able to get a triple-double. I knew I can always get a double-double, but being able to get a triple-double was lit. And we got a win too, so it was fun. I led the league in rebounds. Some people already had me in the conversations for best rebounder in WNBA history. How does that feel? I have so much more room to show more. I mean, I think I've done a lot in my first 2 years. A lot of people didn't think I was going to be able to rebound as well as I do now in the league, because I didn't think it was going to translate to the league. And I know, like, at the end of the day, that's what I always told myself in the beginning of the season when I wasn't playing well. I used to be like, I know I can always rely on defensive rebounding. Like, defensive rebounding is something that I can always rely on. I always had like this mindset, like, you have to bring something to the table, and I can always rely on bringing that to the table, regardless if my scoring wasn't where I wanted it to be. The best advice that I received this season, and who was it from? It was probably from Teaspoon. She told me never let anybody take my joy. And some parts of the season, I was like, like, I'm not loving it. Like, I'm not having fun. And she used to be like, you cannot ever let anybody take your joy. Like, she's been through it. She's been through it all. So that's something I can say that's always been in my corner through the ups and downs. She told me right from wrong, when I was right. Like, being able to have somebody that's a legend in the game that has done all the great things that I want to do, I think that was really helpful for me this second season. My goals going into the third season. I feel like we just ended the last one. Just continuing to grow and get better. I think I showed a lot this year too. I think I gave myself a lot more grace than I gave myself last year, and all the pressure that I wanted to show for. I feel like when I always used to pray before every game, I used to say, like, you don't care, you have nobody to prove anything to but God. And I played, I think, for that purpose. I didn't have anything to prove to anybody but myself. So just being able to know that and see that, I think that was great for me. That helped me a lot this year. But also, like, for my third season going into it, I think just me continuing to just show more. Like, I think I showed a lot. Just know, like, there's a lot of great things that are in store for all the fans. And I'm just really excited just to help and continue to grow women's basketball. My favorite.
Well, what I got from that is I learned a lot from Chelsea Gray and Unrivaled. I ain't learned nothing from the rest of you ninjas in regards to being a point guard, point forward. And yeah, and Teaspoon got me through it when it got real rough with the losses racking up. She got me through it. She told me not to let them steal my joy. Tony, I'm gonna go to you first. Tony.
Yeah.
Chelsea
Don't let
Gray. She
Chelsea
mentioned a
Gray.
point guard.
She spoke on her point
but
guard. She spoke on the point guard
speak
for
on
her.
one. She didn't speak on one on her team.
Again, nothing to say. Nothing else needed.
She spoke on the great Chelsea Gray. Let me know what you think.
She spoke on the great Chelsea Gray, because guess what? Chelsea Gray said it best when Unrivaled season ended and she was interviewed. And the word she spoke was, Angel Reese is exactly what they say she is, man. She's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
And all she need is the right point guard to surround her, and she's going to be the best out there. So why not speak on her? When we're talking about point guards that she's worked with so far within this league, that's the only one that she can really speak on, right? She's seen others. She know all the point guards in the league, but she's talking about that worked with her, that she's worked with already. That's important. That's going to help her along with whatever team she's on advance. Strategic. Calculated words. Know what she's doing. Very smart young woman. They don't want her speaking on Slooh, so why would she speak on Slooh? Right? Last time she spoke on Slooh, they made it a big deal. Slooh came out so fast, it didn't even make it through halftime. She was on the damn court. Having a personal interview. Didn't even make sense. Could you let them get off the court and make it to the back? What happened? Pop your happy ass in the chair. Article you knew it was out, just to let everybody know, oh, I'm coming back. Okay. And you didn't like what was said? Because see what I keyed on. If you look at when Slooh came back and started sitting on that bench, before she got hurt, she was always cheesing in Angel's face. Showing Angel everybody up and saying, hey, look at this person. Hey, look at that person. Hey, look at Angel. Da, 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 da. Right? She get hurt, got around. She's recovering. I guess now I think I'm going to come and intertwine with the team when I should have been intertwining with the team since I got hurt and been on the bench just like Williams was last season.
Right. Williams was at every game.
Was at every game. When had her surgery, came right back and was still on that bench. Not good old Slooh, too busy sitting in the box, acting like she's sedity to sit down there with her team. But yet we gotta clock that. Clock that. Yeah, she was up top because she was too good to sit with the team that she says hers, that she says she run it. You come down there and now you got something to say, and Angel looking at you sideways. And they, from what I'm hearing, and I'm just gonna say what I heard. I didn't physically see it. I'd have to go back and watch a couple of the games when she first came back and started sitting on the bench. Her and Angel didn't really see eye to eye. So now you got a problem. Because right now, this is Angel's team, and Angel's working this team, and Angel getting it done. So you need to be talking to the little point guards over here. You need to be talking to Big Mama and whatever breadhead, whatever name y'all want to give her. Right? I was going to say something else, but that's a little bit too ugly, and I'm not going to say that because that's not, it's in my nature, but it's not in my nature, right?
They say we got to be better, Tony.
They said we got to be better, so I'm trying to be better. So I would just call her breadhead, right? Because she got a braided to a scalp. Scalp looked like it's about to peel open. And then you turn around and you talking to Haley Van Lift, to whom you barely really truly spoke to, but she was supposed to be your backup, and she's the one you're supposed to be helping. So technically, had you been coming to the bench like you were supposed to, you could have been helping Haley the whole time. So shame on you, Slooh, for not doing your damn job as a point guard and someone who acclaimed that this was her team and it was built around you. You weren't there for your team. Let's get that corrected right now. But basically, she don't need to speak on her. She don't want to be spoken on, so we're not going to talk about her. Y'all don't want me saying certain things. I'm not going to say it. Y'all want me silent? Here it is. It is a statement, Keisha. It's a statement. It's a statement. Through and through. You ain't got to worry about the type of exit interview you thought you was going to get from me, but this is it right here. It's called no conversation, no talk. I have no energy for any of you on Chicago Sky right now. If I have to play with you, I'm going to do my due diligence, and I'm just going to rock on until we make something shake, period. And that's all I have.
Look, let me tell you something. Before I get to the next person, I will say this. I know somebody said in the chat that Slooh, didn't have the same injury as another person. All I know is Elizabeth Williams was on the bench. Sophie Cunningham had a knee injury. I think it was her MCL.
She was on
the bench with a knee brace on.
Kayla Clark on the bench.
Getting it in. Slooh was missing in action, and then when we saw Slooh, she was up in the skybox. And at the end of the season, she came to the bench. But I digress.
You heard what I said. I watch things very, very closely. I see them all.
I'm not gonna get on her too bad. It's okay.
Yeah.
Duvall.
We don't want to talk about her. She just draggly trash, but we're gonna keep moving.
We're gonna keep it moving. Duvall. He spoke on old Chelsea Gray. That's our point guard right now.
It is. That's the one person that working with her every day. She helped her get the vision that she needs to reacclimate herself as a point guard for her team. This is why I think she really needs her own coach. I'm talking about if she stay with Chicago Sky, she need her own coach that go really, truly build around her talents. And so to touch on what Sister Tony said, which is true, because all caps, who is a reporter for the Chicago Sky, had affirmed what you're saying. We got the video in the Instagram DM if you need to play it, Lakeisha. If you don't, that's all right.
Yeah, I'd like to see that at some point.
Slooh and Angel were fighting over team philosophy. That was reported. Like I said, I got the DM, I got the audio, the video in Lakeisha DM, and she want to pull it up. If I need to surface that.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'd like to see that, Keisha.
Did you just send it?
Nah, this was a while ago. I'll find it. I read.
Oh, I about to say, I got a
like
lot
when
in the
DMs,
y'all.
When Brooklyn talk, I have it for you, and then you can go.
Right. Yeah. I feel like I got a lot
I
in
know
the DM.
exactly where the like I said, I know exactly where the video is at in your DM. Well, anyway, what I'm saying is this: she's not gonna talk about Vanna Slooh because Vanna Slooh did not have her best interest at heart.
No,
Vanna Slooh wanted to build around her and Camilla. That was a fact. They wanted Angel just to be a screener and somebody that shoots a jumper every now and then. They want to make her the female Udonis Haslem. And like I said again, her and Asia are close, but they ain't that goddamn close that she want to emulate her game around Bam, former teammate. No.
Right.
And that what happened. And so That's why when she became that type of point guard for the Chicago Sky, when she went on her stretch run, what you think all of a sudden happened? Not only Slooh came around, but Slooh allegedly recommended to Mr. Jeff P to hire who? Uzan. Why? Uzan and Vanna Slooh played together in the EuroLeague.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she knows Uzan. So what Uzan going to do? Everything that Vanna Slooh tells her to do.
Yep.
What Vanna Slooh telling her to do? Look Angel ass off.
Yep.
You know why we know that? Because we all seen the film. We seen Uzan look Angel off every chance she got.
Yep.
She did a Dana Evans before Dana Evans. And they think we owe Dana Evans a goddamn apology? We don't owe Dana Evans Jack. Just like we don't owe Uzan Jack. Because they both look my goat off like they some vagabond. They are Smush Parker as point guard, and they look at my goat off. We will fire them. I will fire Dana Evans again. Put on Chicago Sky so we can boo her again, so we can trade her again for 2 second rounders. Because you're not gonna look my goat off and intentionally throw the ball against the backboard. When you know Angel can't jump that goddamn high with the rod in her leg and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Get authorized at times. You know what I'm saying? You did it on purpose, Dana Evans. When Kamika sent you the pick, you intentionally went the other way and shoot an air ball. She did on purpose, bro, Clark. She knows she did.
We just talked about that earlier.
We talked about it, so forget Dana Evans had a mama. You know what I'm saying? She rolled. Uzan, you roll. Vanna Slooh, this was all a setup. This all a power play. You and Angel having a power play is like Crips and Bloods. You know what I'm saying? You the Crips, Angel the Bloods. And at the end of the day, somebody got to lose. And so, no, she's not going to emulate her game around what Vanna Slooh is saying. When Vanna Slooh got a noodle knee and everything else, and you know what I'm saying, and a potato head and everything else, and you know what I'm saying, disrespect my GOAT, because at the end of the day, because my GOAT is the best player, and not Uzan. When Vanna Slooh thinks she's still in 2014 when she was good, no. So they need to rebuild this team around Angel Reese and her strength. Get rid of all the dead weight. Let the trash man take out the trash like he should have done, including Jeff P. And let Angel really showcase her talent if they really believe in her. If not, let us go. Let us go. I land.
I'll get to you in a minute. Look, yeah. Before I get to Procon, I'm just gonna say this. Jeff P is even looking at Vanna Slooh's side eye, bro, Claude, a little bit. You know why I say that? Because when the season was over, we ain't heard nothing about no damn Uzan.
Nothing.
And Vanna Slooh recommended her. We ain't heard nothing about her. But she talked about Chelsea Gray being an inspiration in her life, and also Teaspoon getting her through the dark times, because she probably would have flipped out on them way before time.
Oh, yeah.
She said she told Teaspoon she was not having fun, bro, Claude. She was down. I was mighty down. I was mighty out. Ain't that what Sophia said?
I
see you in there.
I see you in there.
I see you in that. I see you in that. So
you came in there. You climbed me up under there, Miss Sophia.
Never mind. Go ahead.
So I wanna say this.
Hit it.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Angel ain't got to prove a goddamn thing.
No, she don't.
Angel don't have to prove a MFing thing at all. Angel was praying, and she proved it to herself and God.
Yeah.
She don't need nobody to believe in her. She's had people doubt her before. She had a controversy with Kim Mulkey, but Kim Mulkey had to set her straight and say, girl, I believe in you. You just got to get your head right.
That's it.
So this ain't the first time that Angel was in a dark space when it comes to a season. She's had it in college and she had it now. So she's already able to weather any storm. I just have to remind people that it was a dark phase in the beginning of the LSU run in the second year that Angel was there.
Mm-hmm.
She had to take a little bit time off, as she did, regroup, come back, and do what she does.
Do you see the difference of the reaction?
Oh, yeah.
By the organizations?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Queen. And that's what I was finna allude to. The difference is, Kilmoki say, oh, shit, Angel, you got it all wrong. I'm just giving others the opportunity. You could do and be who you are.
Yep.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
And Angel Reese went on through the season being the best Angel Reese that she could. And they ended up in the Big 8.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think when she does come back, if they do keep her in chains, she's going to have the same disposition. But you're going to see a better Angel Reese, because I don't believe none of those girls are coming back. So she's not that type of vet, because that's what she would be, to isolate the newcomers. But if Slooty with no booty come back, she won't be back to the middle or the end of the season. Yeah. So she can get.
Slooh said she's gonna be back for y'all day one.
She's coming back day one, she said.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
That's why she posted that video of her with that basketball camp with her wife.
I don't want to hear nothing what she talking about, because we don't want. I mean, the 20-year-old's got to take 18 months. Juju had the same type of injury.
Yep.
And Juju is not playing this season at all. The whole entire season. It's not a return date. And she's going to take the whole season off. And Slooty with no booty is in the same perspective. Going to get your welfare check, your last stipend, and go ahead on off into the sunset. We do appreciate the championship, even though you was the third or fourth option on the team, because your ass wasn't the first. But anyway, Jeff P lied to you and thought and made you think that you was the first option, which that really was Camilla when you got here. And then as Angel progressed and Unrivaled Translate, you still wasn't the second option. But that's why you was shooting and missing. Yeah. You was shooting and missing. You look like trash while you was playing, because you didn't have complete games. Angel is going to do all right. You guys, I'm being as serious as I can with this soliloquy. Right. Angel Reese don't need anyone to help her be Angel Reese. She knows who she is. She don't give a damn about Jeff Pagliosha. She don't give a damn about no speaking, no coaching ass Tyler Marsh and non-development play that he is a false developmental coach, because he didn't work with her. He did throw her in the position, like she said. He put her there in the position, but he did not enhance what she can do. Chelsea Gray did that confidential piece. So I'm going to land right here. Everybody have to be cool and let this SHIT play out. Let it play out, because we know Angel is going to do the best for Angel. And we all want the best for Angel. And wherever she go, we go. And whatever she do, We're going to be there to hype her up on this channel and these Simply Ball Dropping podcast streets, and give a shout out to each and everything that she does, no matter what team she plays for. But I really do think me and Tony talked about it, and Sister Keisha on that very call, as things they hoping things simmer down. They're hoping things evaporate. But I don't think no further than what her mother said. And you all ain't her mother. Nobody in the chat, nobody on this panel. Her mother said that they got a 2-year plan and they're going to see it through. So Mama Angel Sr. said it's a 2-year plan and they're going to see it through. And if it don't go to what they need to do, Angel already told you what's the next move in our land.
I hope you land, because I need you shut the hell up. I got the audio. I did this for Sister
Hold
Tony.
on, I'm trying.
Pull it up. Nah, you
trying
can't come on, Sister Keisha. Pull it up.
My computer is doing something a little funky. I'm trying. I saw it when it came
pull it
through.
up.
But you got
Duval, you ain't gonna be doing too much of this.
You let me cook. You let me cook.
Go ahead and cook then. I gave you the
Let me cook.
Okay.
And look, don't cook too long, because we got another topic.
No, I ain't trying to cook nothing. I just want to play the audio. I just want this for Sister Tony.
What is it? Oh, for Sister Tony. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Bro, I always want to put the seasoning in there. We don't want your seasoning. We don't want that spices. You know what I'm saying? We just want
Lord, here we go.
All that. So at the 2-minute mark, 2 minute and 07. 2 minute 07, yeah. Start from right there. You start from right there. You know, Kenny Carter, you still start ready to playing whatever you're doing over there. Playing basketball.
Shut up.
Now let the audience hear.
Where Vandersloot is back with the team, his loyal lieutenant, the person that he credits in a Chicago Sun-Times article for actually helping put his career onto the path that it's on now. So however you want to slice it, it seems pretty clear that there is a divide within this locker room. Angel Reese on one end, Courtney Vandersloot and Jeff Pagliarca on the other. Here's where everybody is right and everybody is wrong. It's valid if you're Pags and Vandersloot to see the fact that you won a championship in 2021 under this same culture that you feel you are building now, and feeling that Reese needs to step in line because, after all, you have the WNBA ring on your finger. Angel, however, is just as valid. Did she do the right thing in how she communicated her remarks? No, but she's 23 years old, and this is the type of growing pains that young superstars can occasionally have. Each side thinks that they are right and has a better idea than the other about what is good for the franchise. But what the Chicago Sky are doing right now is disrespecting their superstar to such a degree that everybody is noticing it. Other franchises, other teams, other players, us in the media, all of us see that the way they are handling a potentially generational superstar is wrong.
Stop it right there. Stop it right there. I got to cook. Because like I said, WBB, he is a good reporter, and he be on the boots on the ground. He got me excited. Let me tell y'all something. This is why this is the best show on the internet. Because we do research over here. Don't interrupt me, Sister Tony. I played your audio. Now I'm trying to cook some greens now. You know what I'm saying? You go in the corner, you make some Kool-Aid. I got to cook. You know what I'm saying? This is why we the best show on the internet. Because we know how to get research. We know how to get facts. We don't just talk BS. We know what's happening. We do our homework. We talk to people. And so when I play audio like this, don't let people lie to you. It was a cold war between Vandersloot and Angel Reese. And Angel Reese said, kiss some grits. Vandersloot, you're too old. It's my team. It's my town. It's my city. When you look up in the jerseys, when you look up in the stands, you don't see no 22s up there. But you see a lot of 5s. It ain't because they're $5 bills. It's because of me, Angel Reese. You might see a couple 10s because, you know, people like Camilla because she's nice. You know what I'm saying? But you see a lot of 5s. You don't see no 22s. You know what I'm saying? If you're still stirring the Kool-Aid, Sister Tony, please stir the Kool-Aid. It's too sweet. Put some lemon juice in there. I still got to cook. This is why we're the best show on the net, because we don't give you any lies. We give you information. We want you to be informed, and most importantly, we want y'all to be educated. Because at the end of the day, if we're not educating you as the audience, we're not doing our job. Because us up here, we take our job seriously. Y'all just think we just talk and make jokes, but behind the scenes, we really do work. We really
Work.
find this stuff and we really collaborate and make sure that we put the best product on the planet when it comes to WNBA basketball and the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese. I land.
Hey, Duvall, you didn't mention that me and you got the video and we set it off about the Cold War.
Yeah, but I ain't want to Tony to go all through the video.
You know
what I'm saying?
No, we ain't got time. Look,
You could go over there. You could go over there, y'all, and check us out in the Players Club.
Yeah.
Me and Duvall did a video, a Cold War.
Detail.
It got a lot of hits on it. We went in deep detail about the Cold War between Courtney Vandersloot, Jeff Pagliosha, Angel Reese, and then, of course, the lame ass owners, Michael Alter and Nadia Rollinson. And I need y'all to go over there and check it out. Go ahead.
Let me say this. Angel, enjoy your off season. Don't these country chick boys nothing.
Baby girl, stop getting in them bikinis though.
Leave her alone. I see
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
You better put a skirt on.
But
and leave her alone, baby. She's a model. She can wear what she wants.
Here we go.
I think I quit that. Just quit. 30 seconds. I just want to ask Sister Tony, did you get the validation that you need? Don't do that, little Sister Keisha. Don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
got the validation.
She tried to tell you that you was over there talking about you got the
I did. You told me to get in the corner.
I told her get in the corner, stir the Kool-Aid. Just stir the Kool-Aid. Put extra lemons in there. You know what I'm saying? Stir it now.
I did. I stirred the Kool-Aid by having me a Reese's. I did. I stirred the Kool-Aid by having me a Reese's.
Yeah.
But yes, I did.
All right.
See, we got the lemons. See the lemons? We got the lemons.
So you don't no longer have to say allegedly because we put the video.
Because we got the receipts. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Guess what? Guess what, y'all? Angel, enjoy your off season. We gonna this our last topic of the day, y'all. We about to talk about Shedeur Sanders and the shitstorm that's going on around this young man. It started off with a mime interview. Yeah, I said that right. A mime interview. I'm gonna show you the interview, and then we're gonna show different reactions, and then I'm gonna ask you a question as to why are they using this young man for clicks and views, and why is the media so invested in trying to prove themselves right? But it goes back to the old adage: when you think somebody's not going to be good at something, and they start to kind of like Angel, if they show you that you're wrong, people get mad. People don't want to be wrong. But let me just show you this. This is what's getting all the clicks. 1.7 million. And counting. There's different versions of this. But let's just go on. Let me play this right quick.
Vocally, anything to say about?
Enjoying yourself and having fun.
What can you say?
How much is Joe?
Shedeur Sanders decided that since he the third string quarterback, they keep coming up in there asking him questions, he was gonna give his answers with no audio.
That's
mime the whole thing. Before I'm gonna read a little bit of this. I think it was Adam. This was Adam Schefter. So I think that who this was? No, Ian Rappaport. He said the expectation is that Sanders will play at some point this season when he's ready. When he does play, it will be with a full week of practice and a game plan built for him. Sanders made news this past week when he solidly pantomimed answers to questions. regarding the Browns QB situation. Sources say Sanders had a discussion with team officials that his approach to that media session was a message that got lost in translation. Be honest with you, I thought it was funny, but other people didn't like it. I'm gonna let y'all listen a little bit to the coach and talking about because Shedeur is still gonna be third string quarterback. Dylan Gabriel is gonna start, and Joe Flacco will be the second. This is what the coach said about Shedeur.
Yes, Joe's back. Shedeur's the emergency quarterback.
So having made the move now with Dylan moving ahead of Joe, what would a guy like Shedeur need to do to move himself up?
Yeah, all of our players, and that includes Shedeur in this, are working extremely hard. We just finished our period after practice that we do every single day. Just finished a red zone 7-on-7 period where Shedeur and the rest of the younger guys are working on 10 reps. So he needs to continue to do exactly what he's been doing and continue to do what all these guys are doing, which is just keep working. Yes.
So that's what Stefanski say. T. Camilla says she wants me to play the interview. T. Camilla, there ain't too much to this interview. He was miming. They would ask him a question.
Enjoying yourself and having fun.
That's what we need to show. What can you say? How much is Joe?
It's safe to say he threw with the media. But I'm gonna play a little bit of what they said on the arena, and then we're gonna talk about it.
It's just going to provide more. As much as I love me some Shedeur, as hard as I have campaigned for him, I did not love this for one reason and one reason only. It's just going to provide more ammunition for the good old boy network in the National Football League that got together and conspired to punish him and dump him all the way to the 5th round. All those GMs and all those scouts and all those executives somewhere as we speak are saying, see, I told you, he doesn't handle himself the way you have to handle yourself to be a franchise quarterback in our league. And I was even hoping against hope that by trade deadline, somebody would get desperate enough to trade for Shedeur and give him an actual shot. And now I'm afraid whoever that team might have been, they're sitting back saying, do we really want that? Rex Ryan blasted him last week on ESPN and said he needs to get his in the front row and study.
How the Rex Ryan know he's not studying?
I don't know. That's a good
question. How you know he's not in the front row not studying, Rex?
I don't know. Well, somebody told Rex.
Man, nobody told Rex.
When a bat.
Rex, ain't nobody told you.
No.
What you don't know, Rex, is he a football head. He is studying.
Hey.
That's why he looked how he looked when he got his op in the preseason. That's why he looked like that. Because he's a football head and he is studying.
Hey, Rex is connected, man. He knows a lot of assistant coaches.
Well, I'm connected with Shedeur, and I know he's a football head, and I know he is studying.
Yeah.
And when he get his op, you'll see.
Yeah, Keith Lee wasn't having none of it. He said, how the F you know what he doing, Rex? Duvall, did you like the mime incident with Shedeur?
I'm gonna get it out of the way because we said a 2-hour limit, so we hitting on that 2 hours now.
Yeah, we gonna go past it, but not too far. Go on, get it off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a little bit. Shedeur Sanders playing the danger zone, and what I mean by that is this: you don't want to be that celebrity quarterback, and what I mean is, if you was to play and you don't be successful right away, there might be a lot of teams that don't want you. Because you're too good, you're too big of a name to be a backup, but you maybe not be good enough to be a starter. And I'm not saying that's the case with Shedeur. I was just saying he get into that danger zone where he putting himself in a position to be such a lightning rod that it was hard for him to get another shot if it don't work out in Cleveland this year. That's why I wish he would have just kept his head down and went to work. Don't say much to the media. Give him the PC, politically correct answer, if for nothing else, so they won't put that label on him. Because a lot of quarterbacks' careers ended early because of that celebrity quarterback status. Cam Newton, career ended early because, like I said, they call him a celebrity quarterback. Tim Tebow never really got a true chance to play after his 8-8 season in the NFL because they felt like he was a celebrity quarterback. Johnny Manziel, when he got cut for Cleveland, no other team gave him a shot because they thought he was a celebrity quarterback.
And he was high. But
he was on drugs and everything else. But there's a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong. But I seen people that Ryan Leaf got 3-4 chances. He was high and going breaking into people's houses, stealing pills and stuff. Went to prison and everything.
That is true.
But the thing is, so NFL don't even care about that. But they do care about when you are a distraction. Especially if you're not their guy, they don't want nobody to be a distraction. And so because he has the Sanders name and he's being spoken to in the media and engaging in conversation as any way he see fit on that particular day, it can be a problematic situation if he don't come out and shine in Cleveland. So I hope, beyond hope, because I root for this brother.
Me too.
And he becomes Randall Cunningham, Joe Montana, Steve Young. You name your great quarterback. I wish he becomes that when he gets his opportunity. Because I'm afraid of if he's less than that, he might have a hard time getting a job in the league. Because a lot of people don't want that celebrity quarterback in their locker room, especially as a head coach that's insecure about their job status. Now, the one thing he does have in his favor, I'm going to say this last thing, get out the way. His dad is Dion. So his dad has connection with other people in the NFL too. So it might be another person that look out for him, even despite the celebrity quarterback label that they will put on him based on his name and him being outspoken to media. But other than that, it could be a hard road ahead of him if this don't work out for him in Cleveland this year. I land.
All right. Before I get to you, Tony, I'm gonna let you hear from our Louisiana brother and get his take, and then I'll let you go.
Damn, Keisha, I got him queued. I have him queued, so I'm finna go somewhere else. Go ahead.
I'm already on it.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. See, look, hey, player. Let me get something though. Hold on. Before you play it, hold on. Okay. There you go. Come on, player. Yeah, I'm already there. Look, hey, y'all, look. No lie. Look, there you go. Look, there you go. There go Cam.
Look, you was already.
I had it already queued. I already had it queued.
I love me.
Hold on. Let me get him up here. Hold on.
Let me get my people.
I was looking for. I thought I had Ryan. Oh, there he goes. Here we go.
Oh, Ryan, that's my boy.
Has been covered is and I get that. I believe the way that Shedeur Sanders has been covered is unfair, right? And there are going to be some people on the other side that says some of the things that he's acquired, some of the partnerships, some of the money, some of the attention are things that aren't warranted for a third string quarterback. Like that's his lot in life. His lot in life is that he is Deion Sanders' son. His lot in life is that he did go to Colorado and change them and made them a freaking superstars and made people and celebs want to go to Colorado. He did that. He was a part of that. Now this comes with it. When you hear anonymous sources coming out before the draft and saying things about you in meetings that can't be proven, that's because of who you are. There are a lot of people who love Shedeur Sanders and who support him and want to see him do well. And as many of those as it is, it's the people on the other side that don't. And what Shedeur Sanders has to understand, whether it's fair or not, I don't care if he pantomimes. I don't care if he's funny. I don't care if he's charismatic. I don't care if he shows his personality. I want him to be him. I want him to be authentic. But he got to understand he's going to be criticized. And when he steps up to the mic and he does something like that, you got to know what it is. Like, was Rex harsh? Yes. Did Rex maybe go too hard? Maybe. But that's his opinion. He's entitled to that. So if you got a problem with people doing that, don't give them nothing. And if you give him something, then just accept it. Stand up, be accountable, and say, that's on me. I let him talk about me. But my thing is this. He's going to be interviewed. He's going to be talked to as long as he gives them something. If I know I'm in the media in Cleveland with a sorry team, it don't matter who I interview, but if I get him to say something, they're going to have to put my name on the bottom of the screen because I'm the one that asked him. He just got to understand that. It is unfair, Shedeur, the way you are criticized, the way you are treated, the way people break down everything that you do, but that is what it is for you. That's the reality, and you got to move forward knowing that.
Yeah.
Tony?
Every single word he said was absolutely correct. And take us back to Angel, right? Angel said nothing, but she gave you a lot. So it's the same thing with this. For anything that he say, he's going to be criticized for, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, just like Angel. So why feed the animal, right? The animal is hungry, and they're constantly coming for you because they know you're going to feed them. They're going to get so full off of you that their bellies are going to swell. By the end of the season, they're going to be so big they can't move because you fed them so much. Stop feeding them. I totally agree with that. Duval alluded to that too, right? Don't give them something to constantly come after you or to constantly say something. I would rather them attempt to come for you because you said nothing than for you to give them something. It's important. And again, he too, he's young. He doesn't know any different, but he's himself. So in a sense, he does know because he's been around a lot of it with his father. So that's the twofold in that. Don't continue to be you, just like Ryan said. He said it perfectly. You can't say it any better than that. Don't give them something. Don't constantly feed them to give them headlines, to make them important, to give them 1 million views off of it.
Yeah.
Right? Let them go out and spill what they want because you said nothing, and they might get 50 million on there. They're not going to get that large number of views. Well, 50K, I'm sorry. You're not going to get 1 million views on it. You might get 50K because they want to know what you're saying, but then when they realize you said nothing, the view goes nowhere, but the likes are no longer there. You know what I'm saying? So don't feed the beast. Don't feed the beast. Don't fuel the fire. You just got to let it ride. It's just that year where he has to let it ride. And we understand this is his first year, and he has to figure it out. He has to figure it out. But he's also being himself. He's funny. He's giddy. He loves to talk. But don't give him anything to come after you. Don't give him anything to give you the headlines. Don't give them anything to give them those views that makes their job a lot easier to get paid off of you. So, and I land.
Let me tell you, before I get over to Bro Claude, Steven Jackson is what I'm gonna play for Bro Claude before he go.
Yeah,
hold on, bro. That's my boy. He keeps it a buck.
Yeah.
So I got this for old bro Cliff.
Yeah, I've been watching him.
What up, world? I just saw on Instagram that Darren Orlovsky and Stephen A. Smith trying to tell Shedeur how he should respond and how he should act to get on the field. Like, are y'all talking to the Browns? Or is the president of the team organization telling y'all what he should do? No. Success does not have a dress code, bro. No, you can't tell somebody what success looks like, especially if you haven't had success in that space. But one thing I do know, success looks a million different ways. And the best way to success is being yourself. Nobody can tell you how to respond, how to act, or how to feel about things. That's you. You respond how you want to. But what you don't do is let people dictate who you are and how you respond and tell you what success looks like. Success looks a billion different ways, bro. And people that's never had success in the things that they talking about cannot tell you what it looked like. Have a dress code. What up,
Bro, Claude, what's your take on this? Stack say, look, let that young man be him. You can't tell him because because Shedeur did that in response to Rex Ryan going on there acting a fool, told him to keep his head down, be quiet, and learn. So he
Shut up
decided to
and
say
catch the ball and throw it,
that,
Ninja.
and so basically, he said the next interview, you're not gonna hear no words out of my mouth.
Keisha, go to the Players Club and pull that up. Put it on the screen. Put it on the screen, God dog it.
No, God dog it. Is it what's that
I
girl's
just sent
name?
it. I just sent it. It
I'm
should be
clicking on
queued
it.
up.
Is it
Put it
Otto?
up. Then I'm a fire this boy up.
Is it Otto? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
shake
You
it.
know, I got a lot of X thing. I just want to make sure I got the right thing. That's all. All right, here we go. Oh, make that bigger, and then I'm gonna hit this and hit the shaft.
If your talent does not match your distraction, then they will not make room for you.
If he wasn't a black quarterback that came with that swagger to act like he didn't need the NFL, his dad was, this won't be no conversation.
NFL played a part. Shedeur played a part. Everybody acknowledged both parts that were played. That's all I'm asking.
And what's Shedeur's part? So I'm clear.
The part is this. Shedeur could have carried himself differently going into it. At the NFL Combine, he could have thrown.
So what happens when top prospects go to the Combine and they don't run?
Right.
If black, I don't think he would have acted like this. You feel me? Because the culturally, that's how Shedeur. You feel me? It's a new. But for real though,
Yo.
like what white people don't. What white person carries himself like Shedeur?
Jackson
Dart got some swag to him though.
But even that, the chat is saying like, yeah, when Jackson Dart does it, it's called swagger.
Yeah,
it's called he's hype, he's hard. But when Shedeur does it, he's cocky.
Come on. If
Jackson Dart had swag, I digress. It's not a color thing. Some people have swag, and that's just them. You know, some people are cocky and conceited, and that has nothing to do with color.
Wait a minute, goddammit. Wait a minute, goddammit.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
You and your Bluetooth device, bro.
Start over. Play it again. Play it again.
Listen, goddammit. I don't want to hear none of this other stuff that we talking about. So, my man that's white, he got swag. White boys doing his swag. Shedeur do it. It's big. Oh, okay. So the Manning man do it. That's the Manning looking for the best future for his offspring. But the Sanders man do it. What these ninjas and who they think they is? Wait a minute. I mean, is it just me? Or what? Or do we call that a double standard? Do we call that a second-class citizen? Do we call that, Ninja, all we want you to do, because we own you, boy, is throw that ball, shut your mouth, sit down, and don't even smile. Look down and walk and see what your shoes do. And that's put every last one of them in front of the other one. No, man. I'm not going to let you get away with that, Tony. I'm not going to let you get away with that. I'm not going to let none of them get away with that. The white boy is swag, but Shedeur, I'm not saying against you, Tony. I know I'm not saying that. I'm saying what you said.
I know what you're saying.
No, that is wrong. And like I have to always say what my sister and my playerette always tell us. These children are different. They not going for that no more. They ain't going no more. What we did in our generation, we had the baby boomers who had the silent generation that taught them certain things. But these is our children and heard what we had to say and go through. They ain't doing that no more. They ain't marching. They ain't we shall overcome it. They ain't going to the doggone Supreme Courts. And no, we going to handle this right here in the streets. In these NFL streets. We going to handle this in the NFL streets. What Shedeur Sanders was showing you was Rex wanted him to be a bucker ninja. So what he did back at Rex was, oh, this what you want me to do, sir, master? That's what you want me to do? And his father hit him right away and said, good job, son. You spoke without speaking. And guess what, y'all? I don't give a damn if his father is doing that. You know what? They want him to be a fatherless, a mother-kept man so they can just do all of what they want to do, say what they want to say. Because mama gonna say, now get along now. You know. See, mama gonna coddle you and look for your best intentions. And mama gonna stop you from going into that street where they shooting them bullets at. And she gonna say, baby, don't go in that street there. They shooting over there. Well, goddamn it, I'm the daddy that say, put your helmet on and you run to the conflict. Because it gotta go. Listen, we gotta die anyway. We gonna die anyway. You might as well die fighting. I'm a fighter. I'm gonna stay a fighter. Keisha, you know. Tony, you know.
I know.
All you know. I'm gonna fight. My son gonna fight. The baby gonna fight. Dream gonna throw the bottle. We gonna all be fighting in this mother sucker.
Not my baby Dream.
You come up in this house, the baby gonna throw the glass bottle at your ass. We all fighting up in here. So if you got a problem with my main man getting swagged out, because that's really what it is. They made that, hey, they mad. They mad that this man right here, hey, they mad at my man that's just standing in the middle of the field and doing all that percentage. You know what I mean? 76%, 82%, 67%, 92%. They look, they mad that the man could just stand in the middle of the field and put his arm up and say, legendary. The nerve of him. Who do he think he is? Putting his arm up and putting an L and saying he legendary. They got a problem. They got a problem with this boy being legendary. And guess what? I'ma keep it a buck. That's what he is. That's who he is. You could take it or leave it alone. Fight, Shedeur. Fight, Shedeur. Fight like hell. If they don't want you there, goddamn it, like Angel. Y'all saying that about Angel. See how the women act? Oh yeah, Angel, you better not stuck to them motherfuckers. You better shut up. And yeah, Angel gonna tell them. But then when it comes to the boy,
don't lose your cool.
With the boy. With the boy. Oh, he better be careful. You better be careful, baby. Stop that shit. That's why we take them at 13. So none of y'all can get around here. Go and fight. And I want him to fight till he ain't got enough in him. In our land.
So let me give you a little time. Let me give you a little time, Keisha. Look,
I was gonna read
fight on,
comment.
right? Fight on, Brooklyn. Fight on. Tell him fight on. We want him to fight on. We want him to be himself. But we also not trying to feed the animal. Because you're going to feed the animal. Full. Yeah, you're going to make their belly full regardless. So you're going to make their belly full just by existing. Existing, you're going to feed them, right? But if you're adding fuel to the fire, is what I'm saying. Yeah, be yourself 100%, but do know what's going to come with it. The little bit you're going to get versus the lot you're going to get. It's a difference, right? That's what I said. So different than Angel. Absolutely.
Look, I want to
Becky.
read this comment. He said, I remember Baker Mayfield was literally on tape running from the cops. Yet they didn't question his character. I do remember Baker Mayfield was running from the po-po. I do remember that. Well, they said Baker Mayfield was another one of the white quarterbacks that had what they call swag. He was moxie. He would tell people what he feel and how he think. He was planting flags in the middle of the opponent's the opponent's field in college. But they said that was, he have a chip on his shoulder. That's another word they use.
Ain't nothing right.
Shoulder.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little chip on your shoulder. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Just a little bit.
Y'all forget about Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel.
He has, he's another one they say he had swag with that white powder too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
a little bit.
That white powder made him very moxie. But you're right, Duval. Johnny Manziel was telling them all to shove it up they buttocks. Even before he even got to the league. And they didn't do all of this what they doing. So I digress. We about to get up out of here. We are over time. And it's all Duval and Brocard's fault. It's not Tony because she is my partner. These other two minions on the end. I don't know.
Boy, Duval. Duval.
I don't
like that tea.
Right. Thank y'all for rocking. Look, what you want to say, Duval? See, I'm gonna give you a chance. Don't say it, Duval.
I got an update.
What you got?
I drunk another apple cider vinegar. So I think I'm a little longer.
See what I'm talking about? These are the extra minutes, chat, that we don't have time. We spent 5 minutes talking about this man's quesadilla and his apple cider.
Vinegar. Don't forget about vinegar.
And vinegar. I'm sorry, I forgot about the vinegar.
And maybe if Angel would have drunk some apple cider and vinegar, she would be all on the microphone and stuff.
Stop being a hater. You're a hater. You're a hater. Don't look, not too much.
Not too much, Duval.
I'm very respectful. I'm very respectful.
Not too much, God dog.
Let me tell you something, Chad. If you don't hear from Duval, you know he got beat up. That's all I'm gonna tell you. He got smacked up.
We can't do it on camera. We can't do it on camera.
And he not gonna want to show that big hematoma on his forehead that he got hit. He ain't gonna want to show it. So.
Keisha gonna throw that thing she hold for her wrist at him dead in the center of his head.
Hey y'all, we about to get up out of here. You know why we about to get up out of here? Because y'all they got us overtime. Now we got to talk to boss man about us going overtime. And now we're going to be in the HR office trying to fill out paperwork.
It was all Keisha's fault.
Yeah.
We don't run the show. We don't run the show. Keisha run the show. And then you ain't pay the bills yet either.
We not paying no bills. You know why?
Okay, we ain't going to pay the bills. Okay.
Y'all hit the like button.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all hit the like button.
Hit that like button.
Y'all hit the like button and let me hear from the sponsor. Shit show no good. You a ninja.
Underdog Fantasy is the best way to play fantasy sports. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get in on some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, win you some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick-em entry, get every pick right, and win some serious cash. Use our promo code FCT and receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Now that it's football time, follow the 4-court trio as we share our picks. Like I said, pick your player, choose your amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for the partnership with us, and thank you for using promo code FCT on Underdog Fantasy.
Hey y'all, that dang old Brocard is crazy as get out.
He's so
love.
Right. Hey, we about to get up out of here. I gotta go to bed. Let me tell y'all this before I go. I'll be up at 8:30 in the morning. because the damn no good Browns is taking on the Balls Jaguars. So I get to see Travis Hunter and see what the Browns.
No. That's a
What?
lie. See, you
What?
lying.
What?
We play Monday night. We play Monday night against Kansas City. We play
Oh no,
Monday
it's
night
not
against
you.
Kansas.
Who y'all playing?
We play Monday night against Kansas City.
Well, who am I going to see tomorrow? Who am
I
I
think you're
seeing?
going to see the Browns versus the Minnesota Vikings, and the
Oh
Brian
yes.
Yeah, the
Look,
Vikings.
wrong host,
Vikings.
y'all. Sorry. I'm gonna be up at 8:30 in the morning. That's why I gotta go to bed because I'm getting a little crazy, okay?
Boss man
8:30 in the
team playing
morning.
No,
tomorrow.
you already crazy, but go
And I
ahead.
think they're gonna be in another country, right? They're gonna be in London or
Yeah,
somewhere.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
Scotland or something like that. That boss man team. He playing in the morning.
Okay, it's Minnesota versus the Browns. I get to see my boy Justin Jefferson play, even though he ain't got no quarterback. But anyway, then I get to see Travis. No, I don't get to see Travis Hunter. He on my brain. God damn it! I see
Monday
him
Night
Monday,
Football.
but I'm calling the game because I want to see what Dylan Gabriel do tomorrow. Yeah, I want to see what Dylan Gabriel do tomorrow. Is JJ McCarthy gonna play tomorrow for
Nope.
Boss Man?
It's on Carson Wentz.
Wentz. I like Wentz. Yeah, Wentz all right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
McCartney hurt.
Yeah, McCarthy hurt. They better get the ball. They better get the ball to Jetta. That's all I got to say. But anyway, I gotta go. I'm pretty sure we'll have a follow-up. Dylan Gabriel is gonna get his start, and we're gonna be there hate watching.
Hate watching. Well, I'm gonna be on post tomorrow, but I'm gonna still
I'll be
hate
hate
watch.
watching. Yeah, I'll be hate watching. All right, y'all. Have a Monday night. I am gonna call that game with Travis and the Chiefs. So
Okay.
there's that. All right. We out, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Go to bed. Don't be out there twerking. Go to sleep. Good night.
You messy mother.
We out.
T. Camilla, don't be twerking, T. Camilla.
Bye, you no good ninja.